Good afternoon. Happy Sabbath. Welcome to the weekend and welcome back to Island Girl Gardening. Yes, we are looking at moringa plants. Do you remember the little seedling that I put down last Saturday, as a matter of fact? So 1 week ago, that was the little seedling that I planted. You see how quickly the moringa grows. She's nice and healthy. This little one I put down last night. She was tall enough to go into some soil. So she has found her spot in the gazebo, in a nice warm gazebo. As I told you, they like warm conditions. And there is the one that I thought had died. Well, one of the limbs had died, but there was a little green sprout that was coming up on the side of it. And that one's doing good. Yesterday, I also noticed one other of the ones that was in the greenhouse. If you can see that little green spike right there. So I've moved her to the gazebo so that I can see if I can get another plant going. And then these are the ones that have already been in here. They look like they're doing okay. This one over on the side is, I have to give her a little more love. She's kind of still drooping to the side. Let me turn it around here a little bit. Maybe I can get her to straighten up, or she's still got some green leaves on her. So we'll see what happens with that one. But the others are looking good. So I have seven moringa plants now. There's the big tall one. I took that one off of the table and just sat it on the side. But it's doing good also. So that's my moringa for right now. That seems to be doing pretty good. So from the greenhouse to the raised beds, as you can see, we still have some peppers that are coming in. And we picked quite a few peppers today. So I was just sorting them out. We got some Carolina Reapers. We got Trinidad Scorpions. We have some Habanandas and some assorted peppers, bell peppers, banana peppers, lilac bell peppers, wild wonders. So I was just sorting those out. But as you can see, they're still pushing out. We've transplanted a couple more to the greenhouse, so you'll see some little gaps in here as my husband has been moving some of the peppers to the greenhouse for the overwintering process. So you can see the pepper bed there. And our red cabbage is coming in very nicely. My beets coming in very nicely. The strawberry patch has taken off. I actually got a couple of strawberries, about 3 or 4 strawberries out of here during the week. But I think the strawberry is liking a little cooler temperature because it has just really grown and spread, as you can see. My eggplant, I'm still getting eggplant coming out. I picked a couple yesterday. So I still have a few in there. Where our sweet potato came from. You can see I got some plants there. I'm actually going to pull those plants up and put them in some water. Got some beets here. My Brussels sprouts that I did not cover, but they look like they're still doing okay. I didn't get to cover them like I had planned, but they're doing okay. Our garlic bed is coming up nicely. And you can just see over on the other side where our peppers are. Like I said, it's kind of spacey right now because we're pulling the plants out and putting them in the greenhouse. Sugar cane. It's not as tall as it was. Sylvester cut them back, but as you can see little plants still growing there. So we'll probably just cover that up and keep it for next year. Asparagus bed. I'm going to put some more asparagus in next year. And then coming over here, we have our pumpkin. Not looking so good, but I might pull the plants up out of the raised beds and maybe put them in some pots and see what happens. And I have some squash there. And then I have one winter Hubbard squash coming in. And there's another little one right over there. You probably can't see that one as good. It's a little one coming right there. So I got one coming in. I don't know if you can see really good. Let's zoom in a little bit there. There we go. So that's kind of exciting. It's the first time I've grown this particular squash. And I thought I would try it this time of year. I didn't know, what temperature it really would like. But I got a couple coming in. So we'll see what happens. And there's my kohlrabi over there. And as you can see a little closer in on my peppers, you can see where we still have peppers coming in. A lot of them are still green, but you can see how tall the plants have gotten too. Very tall. And there is our bed with our collards in there that we're going to need to start getting out of there. It's done very well. Covering it with the net and spraying it before we covered it worked really well. As you can see, our leaves are nice and green, and they are huge. They got some really nice greens going on in there. It's going to pan around just a little bit so you can see just a little bit. There we go. So spraying and covering is really a good idea because it really does work and it really does help to keep the little critters away from your veggies. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna have to start harvesting our greens in there because they really have done good. My avocado tree, orange, lime. So just a little overview of the garden. Just a small snippet. There's my Thai chili plant. I think we have a couple of rose bushes over here too. Yeah. My husband did a couple of cuttings from the rose bushes. So we have about 5 of those over here right now. And the lemon/lime tree that's over there. It's got some buds on it. You can see the little flowers on it. I was trying to decide which way I was going to say that. Lemon, lime, lime, lemon. Yeah. However you want to say it. But it's got some buds on it. Maybe we'll get some little fruit from it. Oh, actually, you can see there is some little fruit coming in there. So we'll check those out when they come. They don't get very big. It's better to pick them when they're smaller, so they're not bitter. As they get bigger, they actually get bitter. So when those come to fruit, I will make sure we try one together. We have a lot of birds out here today. A lot of birds in the yard. They are eating and trying to decide whether they're going to stay for the cold time, I guess. We have a couple of bird houses out here, so we have had visitors in the bird houses. So I think they're trying to decide whether they're going to claim one of the houses or not. We had 2 different families this morning, but no one has stayed just yet. You can see them all sitting up there on the side of the house, but they're enjoying the bird food too. We try and bring the birds to the yard too. So that's just a little look. I just wanted to take you on a little look so you could see the moringa and also the banana tree is looking pretty nicely too. The banana trees are looking really nice. Still getting new leaves. Let's see what else is going on. And the greenhouse, like I said, is starting to get a little fuller because we got our peppers going on. We also have other little visitors. I don't know if you can see that critter. Now, if anybody knows what kind of spider that is, He's right over here by my greenhouse. I don't see him though. And then there's one more that's right over here. I'll see if I can zoom in so you can see him. Yeah, spiders. I don't like the looks of them. I try not to disturb them because I don't know what type of spider they are. But if anybody knows, if you could look in on that part of the video and tell me what type of spider it is, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. Sugar cane's getting bigger in the greenhouse. Ginger. Banana trees looking good. Pineapple. And here's our peppers. And like I said, we got some more pepper plants in. So she's starting to fill up very nicely. And that's about it for today. Here's the other two moringa plants that I have bought. But as you can see, they're pretty much well dead. So I'm going to see if either of these does like the other one did, the other two did, and if there will be a little spring of life from the side of them. So maybe I can have a couple more moringa. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But yeah, it's not a lot going on right now. Just transitioning, cleaning out the garden. I'll be taking down the okra this weekend. I had decided to leave the okra plants actually in the garden, the ones that I hadn't cut out, to see how quickly the remaining okra would turn brown. But as you can see, they're not turning brown that quick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut them out and take the remaining okra off the pods, and the remaining okra off the plants. And I'm just going to go ahead and dry them the way that I have been drying them so that I can get the seeds out of there. So that's about it. That's going on right now. Thank you guys for liking our channel, subscribing to our channel, for all your comments, for all the love, for all the encouragement that we've been getting. We really do appreciate it. This has been a fun journey. Gardening is fun for us, and we actually love gardening. And yeah, it's nice to have somebody along on the journey with us that's encouraging and doing the same things that we are, and we're sharing, learning, and growing, together. So I love that. So thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. The only other thing I guess I have to do is my avocado seed. I actually checked in on my avocado seed, and I might give you a little sneak peek of her just so you can see her before I plant her. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So I'll take you guys inside in just a minute. And until then, be safe. And what else? Show some love to somebody. Be a blessing to somebody. Okay. Love you guys.